Hello everyone, welcome to an autumn 2025 H&M clothing haul. I have 16 pieces to show you today that will hopefully give you some outfit and some trends inspiration. This isn't specifically a trends video, but I did intermingle a number of the autumn trends, and I will mention those as I try these pieces on. I will link everything down below in the description box, as well as the sizes that I purchased, just for your reference. The first pieces that I'm going to show you today are this really very autumnal combination of colors, this really rich khaki green and this nice chocolate brown pair of trousers. The chocolate brown is such a trend color this fall. And these are such a great transitional piece because they're really lightweight and flowy and slightly cropped. They really lend themselves to moving from warmer weather to cooler weather. And I feel like you could almost pair them with a pair of Chelsea boots as the weather gets a little bit colder if you wanted to. This is a really lightweight, fine knit cardigan. It's super soft. Then I paired them with these loafers that have a little bit of that like fisherman vibe. And those are both trends right now, both the loafer and that fisherman look. So I loved how that paired together with that outfit. Next, I left on the same cardigan and paired it with a much more casual bottom, which is these black washed jean. They're a really loose, wide cut, very relaxed. And I really loved how the more fitted top went with the slightly looser bottoms. And I just thought these were a great pair of denims going into the fall season. These fit me really great and were very comfortable. I just paired them with some Adidas Sambas and I feel like they created a really cute look. Then I left these same jeans on and paired them with one of the autumn colors, which is shades of red. It is a trend that we're leaning into as the weather cools off, kind of in a range of colors between cherry red all the way down to a brown red. So I grabbed this hoodie because it kind of gives a nod to that trend, but H&M basics are so soft and wonderful. I love them. So I just wanted to show that also with that pair of denim as a really relaxed, cozy look for the autumn. The next pieces that I got are actually the ones I'm wearing right now. And I loved this sweater because it has a little bit of an elevated cut to it. It has a little bit of that peplum cut, which is a trend. If you didn't see my other video where I go through 6 autumn trends, I will link that below and I talk about a few of these trends in there as well. So forgive me for repeating myself here, but this cut was just such a classic way to incorporate that trend. It's a really nice woven fabric, is very soft, and I feel like you can dress it up or dress it down. I have it paired with this pair of denim here, which are also a wider cut, and I love these as well. They're so comfortable, so soft. I paired this with those same loafers that I showed you before, kind of tying in the creams and the browns from my footwear up to the sweater. Then I added on this really interesting jacket. This is a trend piece for sure. The barn jacket is a big trend right now with the kind of contrasting color on the collar. I thought it was kind of a neat look, a great layering piece. I like that it cinches in at the waist and you can sort of wear it looser or give a little definition to the waist if you want to. My only complaint is I wish the collar was like a corduroy in the same color, and it's a faux leather, and that would just be my preference. Otherwise, the fit is really cute, really classic, and I thought paired with cream and the brown shoes really looked cute and very autumnal. So I kept the same cardigan on and just dressed it up a little bit, switching out the denim for the cropped pants. Now these are the same as the brown ones I showed you earlier, but in black. Paired with the cardigan, and then I added on just a basic pair of Mary Jane ballet flats, but I thought it elevated the sweater, just dressed it right up. So this next piece is an interesting piece. I'm not sure that it's me, but I think it's really a neat piece. It's definitely recognizing some of the trends. So in the summer, we had the real bohemian, romantic trend in dressing, which certainly is carrying into the autumn months as well. And ruffles are also a trend this fall. This definitely has ruffles and it has that bohemian look. I paired it with the same blue denim and I thought it was kind of a neat look. I've heard this pairing called contrast dressing, where you have a very feminine, floaty piece combined with a more structured, casual piece, and it is a neat look. Let me know what you think about this blouse. Maybe if you lean more in that bohemian style, this could be a really great option for you. So I again recycled these jeans. I'm still wearing the same pair of denim and added on this denim shirt. Now I'm going to show this to you two ways, really casually with the double denim, and then I will show it a little more dressed up. But I grabbed this piece because I thought it was an interesting twist on your classic denim shirt. I just mentioned that ruffles are in. The detail of a ruffled collar and a ruffled cuff on the sleeve just updated your classic denim shirt. I paired it with the double denim to show you can really make this very casual. But then I combined it with these very dressy trousers. These trousers are beautiful. They're a little bit heavier weight, but they drape so nicely, and the pleating is just lovely. They really seem a lot more expensive than they were, and they fit very nicely. So I combined it with this, and again, with those loafers to give you a more elevated version of the denim shirt, but just thought this was a fun piece to add a little ruffle into your wardrobe. The next pairing is a little bit unexpected. I got this basic crew neck sweatshirt, really. And again, H&M and their sweatshirts and basics really do a nice job. This is the same color as the hoodie I showed earlier. And again, I grabbed this color just because it was a little bit trendy, but I'm sure there's many other colors available. But then I paired it also with these very dressy trousers to show you you can kind of combine things that you may not expect you can combine. This may not work for your work environment, but if you just like trousers and you want to dress them down a little bit, this is a neat way of doing it. I thought this color combination was very autumn feeling and just really recognized the season we're going into, as well as the chocolate brown and the shades of red. The last outfit is a very basic outfit and is leaning more into cooler months than transition months. However, I just love combining tonal pieces. So pieces that are in the same color family, but maybe are a little bit different, or maybe they're identical. I feel like it makes you look much more put together. even though they're just two basic pieces. So I loved both of these. The pants I probably would have sized up in a little bit. They were a little tight on the waist, but a beautiful pair of trousers again. And this cardigan, oh my, it is so soft and so cozy and gives that slightly oversized feeling. I love this cardigan. It does have 5% wool in it. I am very sensitive to wool, but I did okay with it trying it on with a tank top underneath it. I haven't worn it for hours at this point, but so far it's been very comfortable and feels very soft to the touch. So I just love this combination, and I just paired it again with a pair of ballet flats, and instantly you have a perfect fall look, and it's such basic items. As you will have seen, I did add this bag to a few different outfits to give you a little bit of a picture of that slouchy bag trend and how you can weave it into your outfits. This bag isn't my favorite. I feel it looks a little bit cheap, but it still was a cute way to add that slouchy bag look to some of these outfits. So I will link that below as well. I hope this autumn haul was helpful to you in some way. My goal with doing these hauls is not to have you go out and purchase everything, but maybe to gain some inspiration for your autumn wardrobe. Maybe grab a couple of pieces that you're missing and add them in, and maybe give you some inspiration for the cooler months ahead. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a comment below and a like. I would love that. And let me know if you'd like to see another fashion haul. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.